Hello from the Helicopter Gardener. Today I'm going to share a story I find so sweet that was shared with me recently. The title of it is Oakley. Once upon a time, in a sun-dappled forest, there lived a young acorn named Oakley. Oakley was no ordinary acorn. He was filled with dreams and curiosity, and his little cap was made a shade of chestnut brown, and his shell was smooth and polished. Every day, Oakley clung tightly to the branch of his parent oak tree. He watched the world below, the scampering squirrels, the fluttering butterflies, and the whispering leaves. But Oakley longed for adventure beyond his cozy perch. One crisp autumn morning, a gentle breeze swept through the forest. It whispered secrets to Oakley, promising there was more to life than clinging to a branch. Oakley's heart fluttered with excitement. He knew it was time to let go. With a brave leap, Oakley detached from the oak tree. He tumbled through the air, his little cap spinning like a tiny helicopter blade. Down, down he went until he landed on the soft forest floor. Oakley's journey had just begun. He burrowed into the earth, feeling the cool soil embrace him. I will grow strong and tall, he vowed. His roots reached down, anchoring him firmly. Days turned into weeks, and Oakley sprouted a tiny shoot. His green stem stretched towards the sunlight, and his leaves unfurled. Raindrops kissed his tender leaves, and the sun painted them. As the seasons changed, so did Oakley. He grew taller, his stem thickening, his leaves rustled in the wind, and he felt the warmth of the sun on his face. Oakley was no longer a little acorn. He was a sapling, a promise of what he would become. Winter arrived, and Oakley shivered in the frost, but he held on, knowing the spring would return. And return it did. And with the first rays of sunshine, Oakley burst forth. His branches stretched wide, and tiny acorns formed on them. Oakley had become an oak tree, a guardian of the forest. Birds nested in his branches, and squirrels scrambled up and down. His leaves danced in the breeze, and his roots intertwined with those of other trees. One day, a young girl visited the forest. Her eyes widened when she saw Oakley. "Look, Mommy," she exclaimed. "It's the biggest acorn I've ever seen." Her mother smiled. "That's not an acorn, dear. That's an oak tree. It started out as a tiny seed, just like you." Oakley listened, his heart swelling with pride. He had come a long way, from a curious acorn to a majestic tree. And deep within his bark, he whispered to the other acorns, "Dream big, my little ones. Someday, you will be mighty oaks too." And so the forest echoed with the tale of Oakley, the young acorn who dared to let go and grow. His legacy lived on, carried by the wind, whispered by the leaves, and etched in the hearts of every seedling. And that, my dear friends, is how the forest flourished, one acorn at a time. Thank you for listening.